local and global variables. Local and global variables. Look at that. DEF, I am writing learn learn DS, learn ML, for example, ML. So there I am taking to learn machine learning. We require language is equal to Python. And then next is called subject 1 is equal to ML. So I'm writing machine learning. So I'm writing there print of to learn. I'm writing here to learn machine learning. We must use, I'm writing language, Python language. I'm just writing like this. Dot format of what I should pass? LANG subject, yes. Subject 1. And then next is what? Language. So you'll be getting this. LANG subject is equal to ML. To learn machine learning, we must use what? Python language. This is my function. Now I'm writing next main program I am going to take, students. Main program I am going to take. Then I'm writing, already you know that, call the function name as learnML. LearnML. So try to understand. Execute this. I'm talking local, global, variable, example1.py. Global, local, variable, example1.py. Save this to the place, then save it. Coming to the command prompt. Online students, carefully understand. So go to this place, 7 a.m. functions here. Now see this. Py, our things here. To learn ML, we use what? Python language. So the point to remember here is, this we understand anyhow. This anyhow we understand it. Okay. And moreover, what I decided to tell you is, this is one single function. One more function I will use it. As far as single function is concerned, no problem. No problem here. One more function I will take, students. One more function I am taking. What the next function is? Something like this. Learn AI or learn AI. What is the language used there also? Python. There also language is used? Python only. Subject to 2 is called what? AI. AI. And next to learn AI, we must use Python language. Subject to 2 I will write, and then language is like this. What did you understand about that? So here I am writing, \n. I am writing the function name is called learn AI. Learn AI. Now I am writing learn AI. What is happening here? Execute it. Answer is going to be same. To learn ML, this is a subject, Python. To learn AI, we use what? Python. What did you understand with this example, students? One more I will take it. One more example. IoT. I will write IoT. Here I am writing IoT. Language is equal to Python. Subject 3 is equal to IoT. To develop IoT based applications, we need to use the same language. So I am calling that function here. Learn IoT. Learn IoT. Execute this. Subject 3, yes. Subject 3. Subject 3, we need to use it. So run this code. So we got it. To learn ML language, same language we are using. What did you understand with this? We understand that we understand an output here like this. Any speciality you would like to say? So the point is very good. So Padma Rao is a very good student. Now, coming to the point of it, Padma Rao is a very good observation. The value lang is a common for all these functions or not? For multiple different functions, the value lang is called common. The value lang is called common. Lang is called common. If I write again and again, is it not my waste of time? And that too taking some different memory space, taking some different memory spaces are taken. We don't want to take this different memory spaces. How many times we want to take it? One time memory space I want to take it. What you will do, students? So you will try to say default. You're trying to say default. Default things are required when there is a common value for the single function, correct? Suppose if I'm taking language, I'm just taking it off and I'm writing here lang is equal to Python. Here I'm taking lang is equal to Python. Lang is equal to Python. Here I'm taking lang is equal to Python. This I'm removing it. This I'm removing it. Lang is equal to Python. What is happening? Same answer is coming. That also I'm written how many times? 3 times. When the default value is going to be, when the value is common for the same function call, similar function call for different values representation, that time I'll go for what? Default. But here it is not the case. What is my case here? It is a common value for all of them. It is a common value for multiple function definitions. For multiple different function calls, what is same? Same value is same. That time I will go for what? Take that as a variable before all the function calls. That will be called as what? Global. This is called what variable? Here, lang is called what variable? Global variable. Lang is called global variable. Lang is called global variable, which is a common value for all the functions. What are all the functions you are writing? All the global variables to be used before the function calls. How the program will start? Start the flow. It will come to line number 3, line number 3 to line number 7, line number 7 to line number 11, line number 11 to where? Line number 16 and then 17. 17 is coming to another global variable name. After that, what is happening here? Line number 18, it is calling. Line number 18, it is calling. Go to this line number 18 to where? Learn ML, and it is going to print the data like this. Print the data like this. After that, what is happening next? Coming to this main program, line number 19, it goes to line number 19 to line number 7. This is a definition. From there, it will come to line number 20. From line number 20, it will go to line number 11. This is the way of what? Execution. That means if any value is common for all sorts of functions, different function calls, then that variable must be taken as which variable? Global variable we will take it. So global values are always representing what? Common value representation. Did you understand? What is the need of going to global variable? Global variable concept to be taken for representing which value? Common value. Common value. Are you able to follow? Right. One more example, let me show you. One more example, let me show you here. Let us execute it. Once again, I am writing. So here, I am going to say the answer is like this. So even I was written inside of it, all the inside of it. Same answer we got it or not? But here we got what? Only one time is written. Did you understand this concept? Now, subject 1, subject 2, subject 3 are differing from one function call to another function call. So these are called which variables? Local. This value related to this function only. This value related to this function only. This value related to this function only. So hence these are called what? Local variable. Now, can I access this variable? For example, you go for it. Print of subject to 2, comma, subject to 3 I am writing. Subject to 2, comma, subject 3 I am writing. Will I am able to access it? You cannot. Because I already told you, local variables can be accessed inside of where? Same function body only. But you are accessing into other function body. You see the error now? You see the error now? Error is like this. subject 2 is not defined. It is asking you want to use subject 1 because subject 1 is available within the same body. So it is an error or not? So it is called what? Error. So we can't access subject 2 and what? Subject 3 and subject 3 and subject 3 of different functions, right or not? Because they are what? What is the reason? Because they are local. They are local. And similarly, when I write this statement here, subject 1 and then what? 3. We can't access because they are what? Local. Local in where? Different function, right or not? Different function. Different in other function I can write. In other functions, FUNS, I wrote it. So, local in other functions, I will write it. Local in other functions, I'll write. Similarly, I can write this same sentence here also. Same sentence here also. This is called subject 2 and subject 3. We can't access subject 2 and subject 3 because they are local in where? Other functions. Subject 1 and 2. Yes. Subject 1 and 2. Subject 1 and 2. So, subject 1 and 2. Last and final, I don't allow. Actually, I don't want to allow you this time. Because the last and final, you are a girl, that's why I'm allowing. If boy means not allowed. Last and final. Take care. Next time, not allowed. So, now I'm going to say subject 1, subject 2, because they are local to what? Other functions. So, coming to the point of it, now you observe it. Output is coming like this. Now, where I am declaring my global variable before all the function calls. Now you copy this and try to paste it, and I am going to say where we cannot access global variable. You see global variable example 2. Here I am writing this variable. I am declaring this variable. I am using after my function definition, after my function call. Tell me how flow is. It is coming to line number 3. Line number 7, scanning it, coming to know the function names. Line number 18. From line number 18, it is going to where? Line number 3. And it is looking for the subject 1, it is coming to know. And to learn this ML, we use what? Python. But Lang is not known. Na? Python interpreter knows. Line number 18, it came to the function definition. But Lang was used in 19th line. So 19th line, it don't know. Are you able to follow? So it is called an error. So global variables, if you want to use everywhere, you have to define before all the function calls. Understand? Error you see students, it is called error. So I can write it, save this code, and here I am writing it. Go to this place, py, global variable example 2 dot. Name, Lang is not defined. Name, Lang is not defined. Where? Line number 5. Line number 5 you go, it is not defined. Are you following me? Right. Go to the place. Now I am saying. One more time, if I keep it comment now, you can access in the stub 2 functions. See, AI we are accessing, IoT we are accessing. So I can write it here. Here, global variable value, I am writing here. Global variable value can be accessed, can't be accessed, or I can write it, can be accessed in where? Can be accessed within, in this program, I can write, in this program, global variable value can be accessed within. Come on, students. Learn AI and what? Learn IoT. These are the 2 things you have to remember. But not possible to access. In what? Learn ML. This is the function. So where to access, where not to access, I am giving it. Did you understand? Now you see. So this entire thing concludes that global variables to be used only those function calls which are defined before it. So here, this one I am writing it. Last and final, I'm writing it and I'm showing it here. I'll copy this. So here you see, I just written. I'm writing this lang variable. I'm writing this lang variable after all the function calls. Can I access in any of these places? Line number 9 error. Line number anyhow 5 is an error. Line number 5 is an error. You just observe it. Global variable 3.py. This is only for your understanding purpose I'm giving. Save this. Try to run this code. Py 3 dot line number 5 error. Lang is not found. Keep a comment. Next is called line number AI also error. Line number which one? 9 is an error. Line number 9 is an error. Keep a comment here. Learn IoT. Learn IoT. Line number 14 is an error. Line number 14 is also an error. So here I'm going to say, you try to say no output is coming. And any global variable you want to use it, where you have to use it? Before, I will write it today, just one function before. So here, in this program, I'm writing here. In this program, I'm writing students. Try to follow carefully. In this program, we can access global variable value can be accessed within which function? Learn IoT, but not possible to access in Learn ML and right, Learn AI. So this is called what type of accessibility? Global variables. So when do you go for global variables? When there is a value is common for all the function definitions, we have to use it before all the function calls. Are you following, students? Right. So come to the point of it. So Ushma.com. So sir, if we want to use lang in function and only, we can use it after the function call. If we want to use lang in function, fun, and only, what is that English, mom? I don't know. If we want to use lang in fun and only, so we use it after function call. I don't understand your English, my dear student. So I understand your English something like this. I understand your English something like this. You want to use the function. You want to use the function. I don't understand. Please revise it. I understand his English. Using the function call, using the function definition is intention, I understand. Using the function definition, lang. Inside of it is want to use it. Inside of it, you want to use it. Like your first program I shown you now, lang is used inside. Lang is used inside. Can I access in other place? That is his intention. So I hope I understand from his English like that only. So lang is equal to Python like this he is used. He is asking, can we use it into other places? If it is his doubt, you need to write imposition. I told already what? Subject to subject 3 are what? Local variable. This is also local variable or not? Subject 2 is called what? Local to this AI. Subject 3 is local to AI. Already I wrote it here, right or not? So can I access lang into other language, other functions? We cannot access. So I'm going to say, still his doubt is as it is. Still his doubt is as it is. If you revise your doubt, I can answer your doubt, Mr. Student. So I'll go to the next conclusion. I want to show you the global variable and local variable concept I want to show you. So I'll go to functions. One small description I want to show you. Regarding a global variables and then what? Local variables I want to take up. So I will copy this and I'll paste it here in my example. So here I'm going to say functions here, observe it, and I'll take this and watch this. Local variables, you already know that. Start here, local and global variables. The variables used inside the function body are called, where we used already in our class also, last class, parameters and arguments. There also I mentioned it. The purpose of local variable is that to store which results? Temporary results. Even in my function definition also we did. Syntax. DEF, function name, list of formal params if any, variable 1, variable 2, variable n are called what? Local variables. So, next term, global variables concept I am going to discuss. Global variables are those which are common values for different function calls. Very, very important. Common for different function calls. That time will go for what? In other words, if the value is common for all different function calls, then such a type of values must be taken as global variables. To access values of global variables, then they must be defined before function calls only. Otherwise, we get what error? Yes. To access global variables in different function calls, I will add one word. In different function calls, then they must be defined. Before all the function calls. Before all function calls. Otherwise, we get what error? So that's why variable 1, variable 2, variable n, these are all called global variables. And we are taking what? Function 1, function 2, function n. This is called what? Definitions we can say. Here you see students, global variable 1, global variable 2, global variable n are called what? Global variable names. We can access those values inside of function 1, function 2, function n. Are you following me? Yes. So this is just referring of your variables. Anyway, I am going to post it, that kind of things. Okay, Rahul. Yesterday you did not post variable length notes, is it? Okay, ma'am. I will post it once again. So I'll post it, Rahul. Now I will go to the example part, and you have seen the programming example, student. I hope you are understanding this example area and local variable 1, global variable 1. I hope it is clear. Online students, offline students, is it understandable? Yes. So online students, is it clear for you all of this? Now I am going to introduce. Next, this is very simple, student. So here we are accessing a common value in all my functions. Next, I am going to introduce about global keyword I am going to introduce. Which one I am going to use? Global keyword. This is done. Next, I am going to talk about the global keyword. This is what we are going to talk about. Very important. Try to understand it. Now I am going to take up next one, others, and go to the exam. Take care. Program for demonstrating. Right? What keyword? Global keyword. By using which keyword? Global keyword. Don't get confused, students. Global variables are different. Global keyword is different. That we are going to combine together. Very good. A is equal to 10. Okay, now? Fine. So I'm writing A is equal to 10. Now I'm writing main program. What this is known as? A is equal to 10. Now I'm going to say print value of what? A in main program. Value of A in main program is equal to .py, format of what? A. What is this A is called? Come on. Just now completed. If you sit like an old man, it's a problem for you. Global variable. Are you following? Right. A is equal to 10 is a global variable. Value of A in main program is called format is printed. And now I am going to take D. I am going to write one function. I am going to take, students. Modify one of A. What is this is called? Function call. right? Function call. Going to which place? I'm going to say def. What is my function name? Modify one of some x, or any formal parameter a, any formal parameter b, any formal parameter c, anything you can take it. C is equal to c plus C plus 10, c plus 1 or c plus 10. Now tell me value of a in main program before modify. Value of a in main program before modify function. Before what function? Modify function. Before modify function. Modify one function. Value of a. Now value of a after modify function. Value of a after modify function. This I am writing after. After modify function 1. Format of what? A. Tell me what will be the output of, or I will write in place of that, I want to give you straightforward. Straightforward I want to give it. Modify, I am taking a is equal to a plus 10. A is equal to a plus 1. I don't want to pass the parameter. I will pass just what? No value here, no argument. Directly a is equal to a plus 1. Tell me what is the value of a beginning? What is the value of a after? Come on, everybody. What is the value of a at line number 10? Come on. 10, very good. Next, what is the value of a line number 12? Come on. 20. This is called a wrong answer. When everybody is telling means it is a compulsory wrong answer. Adi simple rule adi. When everybody is saying the answer, that is the wrong answer. And except full forms. Full forms means that is our basic education. Now here, it is going to be an error. Look at students. Global keyword example1.py. Why this is called error? Why this is called error? Right? Mukesh Kumar, take care, mom. So don't be concluded by yourself. It is a name error or something else. It is wrong, my dear student. So Mukesh Kumar, not error. Now you go for it. The moment when you go for this, it is a global variable, right? Then it is going to where printed the value, and it is going to where function call, and it is going to this place and modifying the value of a. Everybody will think about what? Global variable value you can access inside the modify one or not? We can access. Last class we said what? Accessing. Last topic. Now here what we are doing, we are not accessing. What are we doing? We are modifying. We are modifying. Right. When we are modifying, do you know what is happening? Do you know what is happening? Internally, PVM will always designed in such a way that any operation is going on inside the function body, keeping the results. Those results are kept into the variables inside the body, which are called as what? Local variables only can hold the function processing result. Correct? This is called some operation is going on or not? Which is going to hold what? Some local result. Local result means definitely what must be there? A is treated by the PVM as which variable? Come on. Local variability is treated. When you are taking local variable, you are doing A is equal to A plus 1. Definitely what is required? X is equal to X plus 1. What are you asking me now? To tell this answer, what are you asking? What is the value of X? X is equal to X plus 1 now. What is the value of X? You are asking what me? Come on. What is the value of X? మీకు అసలు జనరల్ నాలెడ్జ్ లేదు, ఏం అసలు ఆఫ్లైన్ స్టూడెంట్స్ మీకు ఏం తెలుసు అసలు? X is equal to X plus 1. What is the answer? We can't say. What is required? Required X value. అసలు మీరు ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తున్నారో లేదా ఆఫ్లైన్ స్టూడెంట్స్? Tell this answer what is required. X value required. మళ్ళీ కూర్చొని ఉంటారు ఊరుగా. మాట్లాడండి. వాట్ ద వాల్యూ రిక్వైర్డ్? X. Do you have X value here? Then can you say the answer here? Then why are you simply sitting like 90 years old people, offline students? So, coming to that, X, something like A is equal to, assume that A is not there here. A is equal to A plus 2. What is required? A value required. Do you have A value here? No. So it is going to be an error or not? Which error? Not a name error. You are taking inside of it and you are trying to modify. Definitely what is required? A is equal to some 1 I am taking. Who is getting modified? Local variable A is modified. This variable A is not at all modified. Same value 10 will be there here and there. This A is different. This A is different. Now you try to execute. You try to execute. You try to observe it. Go to this place. Py. So this one is, you see, value 10 and 10 only will be there. What about this variable is treated as? What about this variable is treated as here? Local variable. You remove now and you are trying to modify this variable. A is equal to A plus 10. A is equal to A plus 10. It is just getting what? Modifying. Which variable is getting modified? By thinking it is a local variable. Do you have a local variable value initialized like A is equal to 1 like that? No. It is going to give you an error called what? Unbound local error. It is an important, Mukesh Kumar, unbound local error. Which error? Unbound local error. I am telling to you and you don't feel it. You don't know anything, first of all. Anything is there in your brain, that is virus. Offline students, because I am getting very much angry on you are seeing you. You are not able to understand even basics also. Especially offline students. Not able to say anything. You don't have any knowledge in your brain. Let us use my class thoroughly. You will get the job. Otherwise, out of order I am saying. Sitting quiet and calm like anything. Last and final. Next time if you don't speak, I will make you to stand up in the class. Go to other classes and suffering like anything. If you don't speak in the class, I will make you to stand up in the class. Careful. Come on, start. What is this A is equal to A plus 10? What is this is treated? Local variable. చూస్తా ఉంటే ఎవరు మాట్లాడలేదు. నిల్చోబెడతా గోడ వెనక. What is A is equal to A plus 10? Local variable. Is it local variable is supposed to have the value or not? Do you have the value here? No. So it is going to give you what? Error. What is that error is called? Unbound local error. పలకడానికి రాదు మళ్ళా. వర్డ్స్ కూడా రావు. మళ్ళా సైలెంట్ కూర్చొని ఉంటారు అక్కడ. ఏం చేస్తారా మీరు బయటకు వెళ్ళిన తర్వాత రేపు? Come on, spell out. What is that error name? Yes. Next time if anybody is not speaking offline students, I will make you to stand up. Total class. Py. What is the error? Read out. Local variable A referenced before assignment. Referenced means what? It should use before you are going to do the operation. Right or not? So, if you don't speak, I'm not going to get a single NP. I'll go on completing my course and I will say over. And tomorrow you are going to get a problem. So, come to the point back. Keeping your body under control and try to work out. Now my intention is it a local variable? So we got an error. What is that error called? That means PVM is treating A value inside the function as what? Local variable. But is it my intention is local variable? No. What is my intention? It is a global variable. So that means when my PVM comes to this place, I should tell to my PVM, it is not a local variable. It is which variable? Global variable. That time I need to write before that modification. I need to write a keyword called what? Global. Which variable? A. That time A will be referring which value? Global variable. 10 plus 10. 20 kept in where? A. That 20 will be reflected to this A. Right? Global keyword is used for when you want to modify the global variable value inside the function definition. Before modifying, I must write which keyword? Global keyword. Otherwise, it will give you which error? Unbound local error. Unbound local error. Now you execute the answer now. What is the value of A before modify? Come on. 10. After this is over, going to which place? Function call and then global of A. It will be referring this value. What is substituted? 10 is substituted. 10 plus 10 is 20. That modified value will be kept once again in where? A. Value of A in main program after modify is called what? 20 will come. 20 will come. Take care. Now execute this keyword 10 and 20. Understood? Don't move the head like that. Yes or no, you need to speak in the class. Right. So, action means action you need to start. Without action, if you do the action, it is called. Now, don't think that, sorry, just keeping silent. You don't know boys, especially boys. Tomorrow onwards, I'll bring one stick. You don't think that sir will simply keeping quiet. You don't answer, one big stick I will bring. 7 o'clock students, sleepy students. Take care. Don't speak, I'll take care. Even your parents are coming, I'll explain your total history to your parents. They'll say, okay, sir, we will also bring 4 sticks for you. Don't be things in the class. Come on to the point of it. Next, one more example. Next, going to the next one. You see, student, I am writing like this. Observe it. Here, this is a global variable or not? I can take, because these are the MCQs you will come across in your interviews. These are the things you will come across in interviews. Yesterday, 2 friends went to Infosys interviews. 2 friends. My 6 p.m. batch, which is about to complete. In that, one person got only 2 marks out of 50. One person got 48. One person got only 2 marks. Our student only. One person got 48. And he got an offer letter. They written 4 days back exam. And it is about to complete within 2 to 3 days. One person got only 2 marks. It is our student. One person got 48. He got an offer letter. Yesterday night, they gave a sweet to me. And the other person is just bending the head and standing outside. And other person is giving. He said secretly to me, sir, one more student of us is standing outside. He also came for interview, sir. I said, call him. I give sweet to him. He is not taking. So he said to me, he's also written the test. How many marks he got? 2 marks. Why? He himself saying, sir, I did not read the notes. Every question is from the notes only. Every question is from the notes. 48. Out of 50, 48 means what? You can understand. Is called what? Python developer. In big data engineer is a big data engineer by using Python subject. They appreciated his coding styles. If you keep it quiet in the class, any online students are responding. If you don't respond properly, I told already in the class. Take care. Now coming to this, A is equal to done. Now I am writing A is equal to, before the function definition I am writing, A is equal to 10. This also called what variable? Global variable. Why? This is also available before function call only. Now, if I cut this, it is also available before function call only. So, this is also defined where? Before function definition, before function call itself. Are you following? This is also called which variable? Global variable. Now try to take one more example I will take. A comma B is equal to 10 comma 20. 10 comma 20. What they are called? Global variables. Here A comma B are called what? Global variables. Okay. Coming to that, now I am writing value of A in and B, or I can write value of A is equal to, and value of B is equal to, I'll write a dot format of what? A comma B. A comma B. What is the value of A? 10 and 20. Okay. What I am doing now? Modify 1. That means I need to refer the value of A incremented by 1. B is also incremented by 1. What is an error? Malla, which is an error and unbound local error? What is an error? Here, me bhashalo maatladante, which line is an error? Which line is an error? 7th line is an error. What is that error is called? Unbound local error. Spell out. Right. How do you eliminate that? Can you eliminate it? Can you eliminate it? Yes. Come on. See, Mukesh Kumar is there, for example. I told him once. What is that? I told him. It is not a name error. Immediately he is typing it. That is called sincerity, student. Mukesh Kumar said what earlier? Name error. Mukesh Kumar, it is not a name error. It is an unbound local error. He is typing it. How he is typing? See, Mukesh, line, 7th line, unbound local error. That is the way of commitment in the class. Simply sitting idle is only 1 minute. But interacting with the faculty is the real, improving your subject. In all the classes, this facility will not be there. All people will be going on completing, and then class is over. Come on, tell me, what should I do? Global A comma B. What are you doing here? We are referring which variable values? Global variable values for its modification. Tell me what is the value of A before and after. This is called what? Value of A and B. Value of A and B. Now I will modify. And what is the value of A and B here? Come on. Becoming what? 11 and then what? 22. 21 or 22 now? 21. So execute it. Global variable example 2.py. Global variable example 2.py. See, students, come out of that. Execute py. Coming to that. Before that, what is that value? 10, 20. And this is next 11, 21. This is I can write if you want. Before what? Modify 1 function. This is after modify function 1. After. I am asking one more question. After what? Modify 1. One more question I will ask you, students. Take care. Now I am going to write it. Modify 2. Modify 2. What is this modify 2? I am writing. DEF. What is this now? Modify 2. Now I am writing. A is equal to A into 10. B is equal to what? B into 2. B into 10. Like this. Which line is an error now? Line number 10 and 11. What error? Unbound local error. Do you know how to resolve this? Yes. How to resolve that? Global A comma B. If I write only global A, which line error? 12. What is that error name? Comma, what should I write? B, I will write it. B, I will write it. Referring global variable value or not? Yes, referring global variable value. Now you see referring global variable value. Suppose I am not modifying. I am just printing only. I am accessing only. That time what is not necessary to write it? Global keyword is not necessary. Is it necessary? No. Since I am modifying, I need to write. Here I am writing. You see value of A, value of B. After which function? Modify 2. What is the answer now? Come on. Answer is what? Is it 100 or 200? Is it 100 and 200? Come on. 100 and 200, 110 and 210 now. 110 and 210. 110 and 210. If you say 100 and 200, you simply go to home. This is called what? Modified, I said. Value of A, value of B modified as 11 and 21. That 11 and 21 only referred. Modify. Global AB. Referring to what? 11 and 21. This is an answer. 11 into 10. 21 into 10. This is an answer. Look into that. I'll go for it. See here. Answer is called what? 110 and 210. Are you following me? This is a way to improve. This is a way to get it. So I said global AB, global AB. Is it understandable? Tell me, to modify the global variable values inside the function definition, you must make it to preceded with which keyword? Otherwise, you will get what? Unbound local error. So previously also I said, I took it here, a variable I took it in the before function calls, I modified, global is written. One more example I said, what is that example here? I took it the variables trade global keyword, which error will come? Unbound local error. Clear or not clear? Yes. So coming to the point of it, some student is asking how to access default. Already you called which function? Modify. Suppose he want to access that value only 10 and 20. What he will do? Update. Updates or something like what? Access. Access values I am saying. Access values is my function call or not? Only accessing. Function call this is. Function call. This is actually simple. I already told you that. So he is asking again the same. Now I am writing here DEF access values. I am printing. How do you print it? Original value of what? Original value of A is equal to what? Dot format of A. I am accessing it. Print of what? Original value of B. Original value of B I am saying. I am writing here B. That's all. So this is called what? I will write it. This part I will write in the beginning only. Beginning only. Now you see, original value will be printed. Which program this is? Global variable keyword example. Now see students, you say, what is the original value of AB? Before modification, what are the values? And after modification, 11 and 12. Still after modification. So that means when I am accessing here, am I using global keyword here? No. Are you following me? So, original value of B. Okay, message is nothing more. So, I hope Prashant, I hope you understand here. Here I used a global variable because I am modifying. Here I am modifying global variable. Here I am not modifying. No need to use that. That I already told you here only. Lang is equal to Python. I am just accessing. Correct or not? When you come to modification, you need to use which keyword? Global keyword. Construction. You take any student, they don't know this. Now I am going to enter into the next level. Shall we? Yes. So, got it up, Prashant got it. Now I am going to introduce, this is done. When do you go for global keyword? When we want to modify global variable values, that time we'll go for what? Global keyword. Now I am going to introduce what? Global's function. Global's function I am going to introduce. Let's start a big discussion. No confusion. Actually, I can say global keyword. I can say it is over. I can say, but I don't want. I want to make my student to be unique among all the students. If you remember, if you don't remember, I can't do anything else. But my notes will give you everything for you. Program for demonstrating which function? Global's function. Take care. Now I am writing A is equal to 1, A is equal to 1, B is equal to 2, C is equal to 3, D is equal to 4. Or like this. What are here A, B? Come on. A and B are called? Yes. By seeing the variables, you need to say global variables. Global variables. Now I will take it. DEF operation. DEF operation. I will say C is equal to 3. C is equal to 3. 3 and B is equal to, D is equal to what? 4. What are CD here? Ma? Very good. CD are called local variables. Local variables. Now I will say RES is equal to, I want to add local variables and global variables. Can I add or not? A plus B plus C plus D. Can I access it or not? Come on. Yes or no? మాట్లాడకుండా ఉంటే అదే యాంగ్రీ అంటే. If you say wrong answer, no problem, but you speak. Possible or not possible? Huh? Not possible, raise the hands. Just raise the hands. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stand up. All of you stand up. Lane under lane. Stand up. I have seen it already. Who raised the hand? Stand up. Correct. Correct. Right. మీరంతా ఇంపోజిషన్ రాసుకున్నాడు. You write imposition. What I am doing there? Am I modifying the global variable there? Am I modifying? Am I modifying? What I am doing? Accessing. What is the difference between accessing and modification? If I modify the value, keep it in the same place. It is called what? Modification. But what I am doing there? Accessing. Global keyword required, huh? You are saying not possible. It is possible. You are expecting global keyword. Right? Next time I will call you on the dais. Sit down. Wrong answer. Possible, raise hands. Only 1, 2. Only 2 members. Others. ఏం తెలియదు మనకు ఊరికొత్త తిరుగుతూ ఉంటాం అట్లా. So, it is called possible. We are accessing it. Print the data. Print. Result is equal to, comma what? RES. RES. And I say main program. Main program. What is the function you call it? Operation. Operation. Just to see. Here these are global variables, local variables. I am just accessing. Result is coming. I am taking. Example. Globals function. Example1.py. Globals function example1.py. Observe it. Now I am going to say execute it. Py. Globals function example1. Result is called what? 10. These are only questions coming in MCQs. Not possible, possible. Because what answer you will say, we already know. That's why first option only your answer will be given. First answer is your answer only will be given. You will select it. And you will feel that, okay, today evening I will get a phone call from a company. They won't call it. Because it is wrong answer. Now, I will take, my intention is local variables are different. Global variables are different. So that I can access them perfectly or not? Yes. Now, actually my point of time is not to take same thing. What I am taking, look at A and then B I am taking. What are AB? What are AB here? What are AB here? Right. What is your observation? Both the names are same. Both the names are same. Take care. A plus B plus A plus B. Error are executed. Come on. Error are executed. Executed. Raise the hands. So, executed. So, this person. Stand up. What is the answer? 14. Sure. Good. Sit down. Both of you. 14. Others. 14. Why? Because they are going to be A plus B plus A plus B, A plus B. This is giving the preference for what? Nearby variables. Who is the nearby? Local variables preference is given. So what is that? A plus B, A plus B plus A plus B. Shubham, you are saying 12. From where you got that answer, my dear student? So you also come to offline once. So A3 and then B4. 3 plus 4, 3 plus 4 is called what? 14. 7. 7 plus 7 is called what? 14. Because it is giving the preference for nearby. Who is a nearby? Huh? Yes. Let us execute. Let us execute. Now see. Answer is called what? 14. Understood? Now, my question is, how do you access global variable value inside the function definition whose names are already having what? Local variable names. Names are similar to what? Global variable names. How to access all the values? Did you understand my point? To access global variables everywhere else, no global keyword, no global function required. To access global variables and to modify the global variable values, we require which keyword? Global keyword. Now, what? Global variable names, local variable names, both of them are same. That time, I require to use, when I use like that A plus B plus C plus D, by thinking that A plus B is from here, and by thinking A plus B are this. If you think like that, we are committing mistake. All of them are treated as which variable? Global variable, local variables only giving the preference. In order to access this global variables, we used a function called what? Globals function. Sir, how to use it? Very, very simple, student. There is a function name called what? Globals of, I will write A. I will elaborate. Don't worry. Give me some time. Globals function. See that bracket I am using. Next what? Globals function. Globals function of what? B. Globals function of what? B plus A plus B. What is this globals function is referring? Our global variable value will be retrieved. Globals function will take the value of what? B and then A plus B. Don't write like this. Online students. Global of A. Not like that. Not like that. Globals need to call and first see the result now. See the answer now. What is the answer now? 10. Are you following? Sir, what is this globals function? Can you explain again? Yes, now I am going to introduce. One more example I will tell you. Nothing to worry, students. I will explain. If you don't know subject, I will explain. If you don't speak now, my anger will go to peaks. And I will give definitely punishment. If you sitting in front of me now, you have to get it. And if you observe those yesterday's two students, one student said, sir, immediately after the class, I used to go to the lab. And one person is saying that what you used to do is just not saying anything. He is not at all making his head to up because his friend got a job. And this person is like that only. Both of them are our class only. Reading one person, not reading another person. So, come to the point of it. Keep our body under our control. Try to work. So, shall I move forward? Now, see. A is equal to 10. B is equal to 20. C is equal to 30. What are these A, B, C, ma? Here, A, comma, B, comma, C are called which variables? Global variables. Very good. Now I am taking DEF operations. Now I am going to take A is equal to 100, B is equal to 200, C is equal to 300, D is equal to 400. What are A, B, C, D? What are A, B, C, D? 7, 8, 9, 10. Local variable. 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me take, okay, 3 variables. A, B, C are called what here? Global. What are these A, B, C here? Local variables. Are you able to follow? Come to the point. Mr. Rahul, look at my dear student. If you wait now, I will explain. Okay now? Don't get tension. I'll explain everything. Now, I want to get it. Which variables? Global variables. In order to get the global variables in my function definition, first of all, when do you apply the globals function? When global variable names and local variable names are same. And if I want the presence of what? Global variables, I will call which function? Globals function. Globals function returns all the global variable names of our program in the form of dictionary. Why, sir, dictionary? Because A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20, C is equal to 30. It is acting as global variable name value. Global variable name value. Global variable name value. It is in the form of what? Dictionary. Globals function will take present program global variables present in D. Like this. Are you following? Plus Python programming, Python software will provide some implicit global variables also will provide. Some implicit global variables also will provide. How I can make you to understand? Remember this, not only global variables of your present program, it will provide some implicit global variables also it will provide. What are those implicit global variables it will provide? I am just saying one general knowledge. Suppose you are there in my class. Who are you? One variable, right? Who is your global variable? Myself, which I am standing in front of you. That is nothing but your teacher is called what? Your global variable, because every student can access. Next, who is that? Another global variable, which is invisible. Rosam is also an invisible global variable for you, correct? Because we are accessing what? Python language. Rosam is not there in front of you, but it is called what? Invisible global variable. And one more is called what? MLA of this constituency is called what? Global variable. Because you are getting the whatever the services they provide, you are accessing that. Next is called what? MP of this constituency is also called what? One global variable. Chief Minister is also called one global variable. Prime Minister is also called one global variable. Natural resources, the air and everything is called what? Global variable. But are they visible? No. What are visible in your program? That are called global variables. Some implicit global variables also will come in front of you in the form of what it will come? Dictionary. What the dictionary contains? Global variable names, global variable values will come in the form of key comma value pair. Let me execute print type of D. I will write it. Type of D, main program. Main program I am saying. Here what is the concept now? Operations of. Are you following me? So save this code, see students, and observe it, execute it once. Nothing to hurry. Point to point I am explaining. Dict. Globals function returns an object of what? A dictionary. What is the dictionary contains? Keys and values. What are keys? Global variable names. What are the values? Global variable values. Easy now? Good. Coming to the point of it. Now I will print the data. How do you print the data? For, come on, GVN, global variable name, GVV, global variable value, in where D dot what? Items. Okay, if you feel difficulty of it, I'll keep a comment. I will write suddenly called what? D I will write it. It will print a big output. Don't fear by seeing that output. You see that. Dictionary starting, dictionary ending. Are we getting these values or not? Other things are not at all bothering. That's why to print more detailedly, I will write this example. Now see, for GVN, global variable name, global variable value, in D dot items of, I'll print what here, students? \T. I'm writing something like this. I'm writing some arrow like this. I'm writing dot format of what? GVN, comma, GVV. I'm writing. Just to try to execute, students. Now see, These are all called what? Observe it. Underscore name and name is called main. All these things are what? Nothing to worry about it. These are all called implicit. And you please remember one small word here. What is the module name by default? Built-ins. Don't worry about it. In the modules after this topic, I'll come to that once again. I am interested in this area only, which is highlighted. A, B, C. Are you following? Other things are what? Implicit. What is my file name here? Global function example 2. File name is called key and this name of the file is called what? Value of it. Understand, students? Go. Now go back. Now this is anyhow you have done it. Anyhow you have done it. Now I am going to say at the end of it. Now I want to print my values only. How do you print it? Last and final. These are my global variable values. Now I want to access my own variables. How do you print it? Print. Come on. Programmer defined global variables in this program. How to access? Way number 1. How do I access, students? Print of value of A is equal to comma. Come on. Where is my data present in? Dictionary. How do you get the data? D dot get of A. Get of A. Correct. Already get function was explained in the class. Get of B. Get of B. Next is called what? Get of what? C. If you don't remember this A get function, helpless. You execute it. See the answer now. What are coming? 10, 20, 30. Are you getting? This is called way number 1. Way number 2, I will take it. Way number 2, I will take it. See, students, way number 2, I am talking. Programmer defined variables, way number 2. I am talking like that. Now I am talking like this. See, I'll take. Here I am writing T of, already in place of get. I already told you this way also. This way also. Say take this way also. B, I'm talking. Next is called like this, I'm saying. B also I'm taking like this. You execute it. So way number 2, I'm getting that or not? Yes. Way number 3, also this is also done in our class. Chupiala, shall I show you this? Already done. Yes, sir. Some people are saying yes, sir. Right. Let them show because sorry is already discussed or not. They have to realize it. Everything is there in my notes. Even today I'm saying, first day also said, dictate data type, predefined functions. I'll show you. Open this and get function straightforward. I will go. Get function here. Dict.get of or dict of what? Key. Because I don't want to boost about our notes. Our notes is simply next level. That's all. If you read, you'll get the taste of it. Otherwise, only I want without reading. It's not a miracle to get it. Okay. So go to the next way number 3. Way number 3 I am talking. See how many ways I am going to tell. Way number 3. Another way. What is this now? Directly I will write what? Global soft. It will return the dictionary. From there I am going to get it. Now I am taking what here? Like this. You execute it. Execute this. Way number 3. First way, second way, third way. See, go to the location. Way number 3. Way number 4. Sir, please don't show all these things, sir. We are getting problem. If you get a problem, what can I do? I want to tell about everything to you. If you are talented, you remember. Otherwise, what can I do? Dot what? Get off what? A. Get off A. Now I'll say what here? Get off B. Dot get off B. Now what I will do here? Dot get off what? C. Dot get off C. Now C. Way number 4. See, execute. Way number 4, all the values. First way, second way, third way, fourth way, all the ways. What do you say? Are you following? Last and final. Local variables also you will print. Print. What is that? Value of A, local, is equal to, comma, what is that? A. Simply A. Because they are giving first preference or not? Yes. Value of B, B, B. Value of C, C. Value of C, local. Excellent. It's coming to the point back. Value of ABC, local, global, etc. Easy or difficult? Easy. Here for your understanding, I will write global. Because local is coming now, that's why. Global is also writing. Okay. Do you know, students? Did you understand this discussion? Yes. So, this is global. Tell me. Now I am going to say, this is an output. Last one you see. So when do you go for global variables, global keyword, global function? When you want to access the value in different function calls, I'll go for what? Global variable. When you want to modify the global variable value inside the function definition, we use global keyword. When we are having local variable names and global variable names on the same name with the different values, when we want to access them in my, come on, function definition, that time I have to use which function to retrieve? Globals function. Globals function retrieves what? Globals functions gives the global variables in the form of what? Dict. Dict. How to retrieve the values from dict? Using get function. Alternative index mechanism you can apply. These many ways are there. Go to your program once and observe it. Now see. What are AB called? Global variables. What is this AB called? Add this, get the data. Globals of what? A. Globals of B dot what? Like this. You can also say print off. Print off. I will write it. Just like a spoon feeding I am explaining. What I am doing now, I will say the same thing. RES. Same thing I will write it. One more way. How do you write it? Dot get off what? A. Dot get off A. I am writing. Dot get off B. I will write it. Dot get off B. I am writing. B. I am writing. Plus A plus B. I am writing. Same answer will come. Which function this is? Globals function example. Globals function example I am going to pass it. What is the answer now? Same 10. Are you okay? Like this we need to write it. Let me open globals function definition for you. Globals function I will show you. Global function concept I will show you. Instead of typing now, I can concentrate on programming. So globals function I will take up. So I'm going to take up globals function here. So coming to the point here, functions, globals functions you see. Now I will open it. See students, start reading all of you. Start reading all of you. When we come across same global variable names and local variable names, 1 minute ma. Local variable names in same function definition, then PVM gives a preference for local variables but not for global variables. In this context, to extract or retrieve the values of global variable names along with the local variable names, we must use globals function and it returns an object of dict. And this object stores all global variable names as keys and global variable values as values of value. Understand? Example. See, variable 1, variable 2, variable n are called which variables? One function definition. Variable 1 is equal to value 1, 1. Same name. Values are different. Value is different. Variable 2, value is different. These are all called which variables? Right. To extract the global variable names, see globals function I am using or not? As a dict object, how do I get the data? Dict object of variable 1 or dict object dot get of variable 1 or globals of variable 1 or globals of get of variable 1. 4 ways. I know you are not remembering, but I get a lot of satisfaction when I teach this subject. If you remember now, you can fulfill your dreams. Once if I give a practical example explanation, it is your responsibility to read. And you might be seeing a unique level of subject delivery in my class compared to your previous education, I hope. And every point I am explaining subject in the form of programming to you. And that example also shown you. Some name, some example. A, B, C, D are what? Global. This A, B, C, D, I am giving that kind of things. How many ways are there to print it? All the 4 ways. 4 ways. Already written or not? Next, you go for one more thing. A, B, C, D is called global. A, B, C, D are local. And add them. A, B, C, D is local. And global of A, global of B, etc. is called global. And I am going to print it. What, students? So what did you understand today? Global variables, global keyword, globals function. Yes. Stand up. నేను నిద్రపోతున్నట్టు అనిపించింది. ఏం లేదా? చెప్పు సరే. Why do you use global variables? Keep the book as now, stand properly and then say. Don't fold the hands, stand alert. Now, global variables, global keyword, globals function. 3 points I want to get the answer. నేను అడిగేది ఏం క్వశ్చన్? Global variables, why do you use? That's all. What is your name? You tell your name, that's all. Come on. Are you listening? How you are listening, I am observing. Sleeping stage and listening. Why that laziness? Tell the answer now. You understood? Tell the answer now. If you go to interview, sir, I know, please give me the job. You will say, no, plus prove by yourself, then I will give the job. It's a never ending. You give me, you prove it. You give me, you prove it. Never ending story. Tell me. Before coming to the class, you fresh and come. You fresh up. You fresh up by yourself. You pray for something. Today I need to get a big brain to understand my subject. You pray you are liking God to whomever you like it. And come to the class. Sitting directly from the sleeping bed and sitting in the class and showing our sleepy in the class. Is it good? Tell me, did you understand? Can you able to answer my question? Sit down. So, I hope this is called what? Globals function. You have done it. Umakant, thank you. So, coming to the point back, global and then local variables and then. Next, in further, I'm going to tell you, local keyword I will tell you. Local keyword I will tell you. Before all the functions, what is that? Before all the functions, any variable is available, it is called what? Global. Inside the function body, what is that? Local variable. Before the function, like this. DEF, something like FUN1. Okay. DEF, FUN2. I will write like this. This is called further. I will tell you in the concept of decorators. There I am going to tell you the concept called what? This is function 1. This is inside the function. One more function I can define. Inside the function, one more function I can define. Here I am having what? Into A is equal to 10. Here I am having into B is equal to what? Into B is equal to what? 20. Into B is equal to 20. What is this now? Into C is equal to 30. Sorry, C is equal to 30. Going to the Java language. Into. So this is called what? Tell me. What is A? What is B? Come on. Huh? Local variable to whom? Function 2. What is C? Okay. For function 2, what is B? What is this one? Then how do you access both A, B here? By using? Huh? A is equal to A is equal to. A is equal to A is equal to. What is the first A? Global. What is the next second A? Local to function 1. Everybody will think that global to function 2. No. It is called a non-local variable. To whom? Function 2. What is A? What is A inside? Local. What is A is equal to 20? Non-local. Spell out. Non-local. What is A in line number 2? Come on. What is A in function 2? What is A is equal to 20 in 4? Non-local. Which is a local to whom? Which is a non-local to whom? What is A in 2? What is A in here? What is A for function 2? Non-local. What is A for function 1? What is A for function 1? What is A for function 2? Global. How many? Local, non-local, global. Who are you? Local. You are local to my class. Who am I? Global for you. Global for you. And row sum is what? Then who am I? Non-local. For you I am global, but for other function I am going to be local. But for other functions which are there after me is called non-local. I will explain to you students, but you are not good in understanding. Because if I explain that, you will lose the existing things. So if I explain other thing, if I say extra, you will lose the existing thing. I don't want to experiment on your stage of brain. So because your brain is prepared already with iron and everything. So I don't want to experiment on it. Is these 3 concepts are clear? I'll upload the notes. Dear students, once again I am saying, please refer the notes and come to the class. Don't come without anything. Tomorrow I am going for, okay my dear student, I will upload it ma, don't worry. Tomorrow I am going for what? Anonymous functions I will introduce. Anonymous functions, lambda functions I am going to introduce. Anybody comes late, you take care. If I see the latecomers, lazycomers, I'll get so much of not angry. If I take my original disciplinary actions, you'll be on time to the class. That's all. If you come late, garbage collector will call. Take care. Now don't miss the tomorrow's class. We'll talk about the another example. Functions in Python. What will be the topic I'm talking? Anonymous functions. Tomorrow very, very important class. Take care. All the best.